The dominant eye. YouTube's tennis coach swears by it. But is there truth to it? Well, with these, we're going to try to figure that out. So here's the breakdown on these glasses. Each has a 9-volt power supply that, when activated with the car remote control, will turn on each respective lens, blocking that eye for 1 second. A controls the right eye, B controls the left eye. And the idea is that these will allow us to precisely control when to block the eye, because the question is not being a cyclops, right? We don't just play tennis with one eye. Even though we have a dominant eye, the non-dominant eye still does some work. So I think this system will allow us to better simulate actual hitting. And then at certain points during the swing, we can block the eye and see what we get. But first we need to figure out which eye is our dominant eye.
Well, it's more with the right eye.
Same. Okay, so we're both right eye dominant.
Which is interesting because we both have one-handed backhands. And if we use our left eye as the dominant, we wouldn't be able to see our opponent or the ball.
Right.
Maybe that's what
So it should be better on our backhand, right? Because that's always that way.
Yeah, well, I think it makes sense that we're using that eye.
But then why is my backhand worse?
All right, to start hitting, we need a baseline to compare. So this is full sight, both eyes open, a simple test of 10 cross-court forehands and 10 cross-court backhands. Mark had 9 out of 10 forehands and 8 out of 10 backhands. I had 9 out of 10 forehands and 7 out of 10 backhands. This will be our control. Now let's get these glasses on.
I think we'll work out, and maybe I'll be able to tell you, where do I need my eye the most?
Right.
Like when it's coming across the net, is it across the service line, or is it like right in front of me?
Yeah.
Personally, I think the one like right in front of me, I will have already made my decision and I'll be okay with it.
Yeah, you'll already have it gauged, right?
Should I say as well when you've blocked it maybe?
Yeah, tell me if it works.
Blocked. Oh. Blocked. Blocked. You're giving me sight.
I'm trying to do 3 things here. It's hard to feed and push the button with the same hand. It's like
multitasking.
Talk about timing. My timing's off. Here we go.
Oh.
Sorry. I feel like it's not doing anything.
It's really hard. Like I'm not able to gauge. I am hating it.
But those first couple, if I didn't know that was happening, I would have just thought you were hitting normal.
Yeah, but if I was hitting normal, they'd be going, they wouldn't be around the service box.
But it's not as obvious, like, you're not as obvious as trying to reposition.
It's definitely a distraction.
Yeah? All right, backhands. Here we go.
All right. Blocked. Open. You're still doing it. Blocked. Open. Blocked.
Oh, sorry.
Blocked.
Nice.
Blocked. Wow.
Good.
Yeah.
Did that block or no?
Yeah, that one blocked.
2 more. It's not blocking anymore?
It was blocked out. They were still blocking out. I was just
trying to focus.
Trying a little bit harder. All right, you ready?
Was it like pulling on the back of your head?
No, it was okay.
Oh.
Maybe your pockets are deeper than
Pockets are deeper. Let me tie my shorts higher.
Okay, all right, here we go.
Yep. 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 Oh God. 3 for 3.
Is it blocking out?
Yeah, it's been working every time.
Great.
It's 10.
What are you finding is more important, to have your sight earlier or later?
Yeah, if I can see it coming, then I feel like I'm all right.
You've got time to adjust.
Once it crosses the net, like as long as I had a little bit of trajectory, I felt like I was okay.
Yep. All right, here we go.
It didn't block that one. There it is. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, there it goes.
I blocked it really early.
You get to it, yeah.
Here we go.
If you get the early ones, I lose it.
Here we go.
Shoot.
It's fun.
You figured me out, dang it. I got nothing. Oh no.
You haven't made a shot in...
I know.
It's fun to do it at different times. Like, do it one time early, one time late. You don't know what's coming.
Well, it's funny, you did some early ones, but the timing difference, like trying to switch between, it threw me off the whole way.
Yeah, I think you're right. Like, definitely like the earlier you focus in, the more you can prepare. Right. And then even if something off happens, you're still ready.
I think Mark nailed it there with that last statement. The earlier you focus in, the more you can prepare. And I think that reframes everything, because in light of that, is the dominant eye important is kind of the wrong question. In one sense, yes, you do need both eyes to best track the incoming ball, but in another sense, no, because it didn't matter which eye was blocked, dominant or non-dominant, we had the same result. A better question would be, when is the eye important? And after hitting with these, we both came to the same conclusion: it's early. We found that the most important time to be watching the ball was not at the moment when the ball hits your racket, it's from the moment when the ball leaves your opponent's racket to right after it crosses the net. Whatever happened to our sight when the ball was on our side of the court didn't matter, as long as we had both eyes to see the ball coming from the other side of the court. And you saw this with me on my backhand side, right? As soon as Mark started to block my eye early, regardless of which eye he blocked, I could not make a ball. I struggled to make clean contact. But, and this was the case for both of us, as long as we were able to see that initial trajectory, we were sufficiently able to make good contact, even if one eye was covered at contact. And I think that makes a lot of sense, right? Because, I mean, let's be honest, most of us don't watch the ball all the way to contact. I mean, most of the pros don't even watch the ball to contact, right? Look at photos during contact of any pro not named Roger Federer. Very few of them watch the ball all the way to the strings, but they are all watching and tracking the ball from their opponent's strings. So if you've ever wondered what it was like to be a pro on tour, well, now you can with Tiebreak Triumph, this video's sponsor. Tiebreak Triumph is the world's first tennis board game. Travel the world, compete in tournaments, and battle opponents to climb the rankings and become world #1. Whether you're a hardcore tennis fan or board game enthusiast, this game delivers the perfect blend of strategy and luck. Great for game nights with family and friends. Visit tiebreaktriumph.com and enter EYES10 at checkout for a 10% discount. Now let's get back to the video. So maybe we can shift our thinking a little bit to not just, am I watching the ball, but when am I watching the ball? Because I think that leads us to the most important part, the why. I think this experiment can help us to understand how to better watch the ball. But if we forget about the why, we're missing the crucial part. Why is seeing the ball early more important than seeing the ball when it's already at us? It's because of what our eyes allow us to do. They allow us to move our feet. They allow us to track the incoming ball so that we can use our feet to get into the optimal position to execute a successful swing. And that's why the pros are able to get away with eyes at contact that look like this, because their footwork looks like this. Now I know, moving your feet is not the takeaway you wanted from a should I watch the ball video. But if there's anything this experiment showed, is that hand-eye coordination is missing a crucial step. Literally. Our feet, the eyes, dominant or non-dominant, are only helpful if we move our feet. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you like this video, do something about it. If you like this shirt, you can do something about that too. They're available on my website. I'll put the link in the description. Each of these was designed and printed by me right here in my apartment. Thanks for liking and subscribing. May your serves be big and your strings always fresh.